Welcome, folks. Glad to have you here. I haven't been feeling 100% in good health. In other words, I've been sick the last few days. No fun. I tell you, it's no fun at all. So if I start getting snotty or coughing or whatnot, it's going to just have to be endured. Anyway, glad that some of you are joining us here. Uriah, good to see you. I went and saw Uriah in person. Can you believe that? Had a lovely meal together with Lisa and I and Uriah and his lovely wife. And it was nice. It was really nice. Super stealthy pancake, hello. Ooh, Kingmaker, how are you doing, sir? Man, I'd love to go and visit Kingmaker too. Anyway, that's great. Dave Mills, a regular. So many returning viewers. It was a blast, Uriah. It really was. It was great. And Uriah, I got to say, you live in a beautiful part of the world. I was so impressed with it. My first time in his neck of the woods. And it was nice. Oh, it was nice. So nice. Yeah, and the shirts fit great. And I was going to wear one, but it's in the laundry. And I will wear it. I will wear it soon. Brandon's drawing some maps. I love me some maps. It's great. I'm glad you're doing well, Kingmaker. I really am. Captain Conway, representing Brazil. There you go. Obrigado. Nabeg is here. Thank you for joining me. I'm just going through some things here. This is. Did you guys punch another for laughing during a role-playing game? I just had a lovely evening getting to know a YouTube friend as a real friend, like as a friend. And that is just fantastic. It's so good. You got Tucker Carlson on trombone in the thumbnail tonight? Yes. Who recognized that thumbnail? Eh? That's Whiplash, the movie Whiplash. And there is a reason why that one was picked. Daryl, thank you for joining us. And there was a few that said hello right at the beginning. So Ponder the Orb, thank you, as well as Elf Hunter. Good to see you, David. And oh yeah, here, other person that I recently spent some time in the real world with, Mr. Bacon. And boy, that was just a real treat. Also lives in a part of the world which I think is not getting the recognition that it deserves. Beautiful place in the spring. Beautiful. Loved it. Really loved it. Yeah, so I like to do this. Now, I'm not sure how I'm going to get to Brazil, Conway, but I love to just send out a message to one of my YouTube friends and say, one of my role-playing friends, especially ones that I've played games with, and say, hey, I got to get to Texas. I got to go see Phil. I want to see I want to go to, I don't know if, I worried, I don't want to dox anybody, because I do get a few people that aren't too, let's say they're not on the crispy bandwagon yet, but they'll get here eventually. I like reaching out and saying, hey, can I come and take you to dinner? And it's just such a blast. I just love it. Yeah, well, Daggerheart, I've played Daggerheart. I think between Daggerheart and Draw Steel, I'd have to say I do prefer Daggerheart, but this Daggerheart, ooh, it's not great. I would recommend it, Uriah, if you get a chance. You're not too far away between the two. I would recommend it if you get a chance. Yeah, I won't come to Brazil, no, but maybe when we do 4D Con, we'll pick a place that has no extradition treaty, and that'll work just fine. Okay, let's get into this, folks, because I have something I need to show you. I need to show you this. And the reason why I need to show you this, I have not been to Australia. And oh, you know what? Look at this. My green screen it's a disaster. Hold on. Where is that? That's on this side. Let me fix this here, folks. Just give me 1 second. Just give me a second. All right. Now we're good. Well, we almost had a catastrophic failure there. Get to see a little bit of my room in the background. I have never been to Australia, but I have family that have visited Australia, and they enjoyed it. in spite of everything I was told, they did enjoy it. It's a long way from where I am, but you know what? Lisa says she likes to travel. I'm trying to get around to it. I don't really love the travel part. I got to say, I don't love the travel part, but I love being in the new place. I don't know if that makes sense. I guess it does, right? You've braved airports before, have you? Oh, it does have an extra T. Okay, well, no place is perfect. All right. Well, let's get into it, folks. The reason why I'm showing you this, and the reason why I'm selecting this for my table nightmare side of things, is because I would say, hey, Tom, how you doing? Good to see you, Tom. Wizardborn, hello. Thank you for joining us. We're just getting started, and this is just the warm up. But I wanted to give you fine viewers the reason why I'm selecting this game to show you. And I'm not including this game in the unsolicited advice side of things because I don't know if I could give a whole lot of advice to this. It's just so diametrically opposed to everything that I like about a role-playing game that I don't know. It's just really a lot different. And so let's take a look at this. And I'll explain, too, as we go into it, as I fade out the music. Look at that. He's fading it out, folks. Yes, I am. All right. As I fade that out, and we at a certain point, I just don't know, as my ear trumpet is saying, there is a point where it's just like, this is so much different than what I want that I don't think that my little pointer here, little pointer there is going to do anything. But let me show it to you. Let's change the scene. I'm going to show you this. Now, some of you may be familiar with the Rigamaroll, right? If not, we're going to show it to you, and I'll go through it here a bit. But I want to point something out, and this comes back to the title of this stream. What constitutes a player? Like, what do you have to be able to do as a player in order to call yourself a player and not a spectator or audience member? Or like, what there has to be some active engagement that constitutes playing the game. And that's what stood out to me in this game session, is that so much of this game session, as you can watch this with me, so much, I roll 20. I roll T20. Good one. Pancake with the zingers. I like it. All right, so I hope that came through. Did that come through? Yes, I hope it did. And I've hoped that I've fixed my technical difficulties. Mr. Dean of Gallows Humor Games. Oh, here. Yeah, good to see you, Andrew. Warden, as we call him. I think we've fixed it, but bear with me. We're gonna try to do this together. Let's hit play. But before I hit play, it did come through. Thank you, David. I'm going to introduce who we're looking at here. All right, so over here.
Moment.
All right, so this is Matt Lowe. Sorry, Matt Lowe is our dungeon master. Our game master, excuse me. Oh, I got people saying hi to me. Let me turn this off. There we go. Yes, Peanut. I will talk to you later. Okay, so that's Matt Lowe, the game master. And then here we have the players. Now you can see my little cursor here. I'm hovering over this lady. Hello, ma'am. Her name is Janelle Kester. She's playing Amori. It doesn't really matter. They will not actually get turns. In the middle is Colin. He's playing Caldor, but is it really playing if you don't actually get to say anything? And then next to him is Sam Forbes. He's playing Rubicorn. He's not actually a grain. Okay, so here, yeah, that's right. The tech is fixed, pending review. Pending review is the the operative description here. We'll see if it actually works. And then down on the bottom row, if you can still see my cursor, I hope you've got in the middle, ladies first. This is Crystal Lee. Notionally, she's playing Princess Rothera. And here is Sam. Samuel Van Helsing is playing Gene 3, an android player. Actually does get a tiny smidgen of playtime, just a tiny bit. And then over on the far side, it looks familiar to me. Joe, this is Joe. Pardon me. See what I mean? I wasn't lying. Oh yeah. Let me try this juice. Oh. Don't have any tea tonight, folks. Hold on one sec. All right. I don't have any tea, but I have some fancy juice that Lisa suggested. She said, you should try that before the stream because I don't want you to say anything about it if it's not good. And I said, no, it'll be more if this is my first time tasting this, whatever it is. Oh, it's hideous. I'm sorry, honey. It's hideous. What does it have in it? Lemon, alkaline water, orange, turmeric, ginger, honey, cayenne pepper, Himalayan salt. I should have looked at the label. Oh, that's got to make you feel better. I hope. All right. So that's who is here. Oh, Mark, you've got a big comment. Let me look at it, Mark. If you were transported into the world of D&D or all fantasy games and had to make your perfect characters yourself, what would you choose? Race, class, multi-class? You want it, you got it. What would you choose? I probably human. If not human, dwarf. I love playing dwarfs. Anyone else likes playing dwarves? Human rogue is usually my first pick. World of D&D fantasy games. Human rogue. I don't know. It feels like a good fit, you know? All right. Good question, Mark. And thanks for joining us. And Albert, thanks for joining us. And no one dressed like a fish. Bad start. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, let's get to it. Human wizard. There we go. Human fighter. You never play dwarves? I recommend it. From time to time. You want to indulge your, dwarf clerics for sure. Oh, hold on. Ew, that's no good. Pardon me. Well, we'll try this. Let's get going, folks.
The affliction once again coalesces over his face, using it like a canvas. The audacity for the moment that has been brought much closer drops.
If you're so desperate to share in the galaxy's inevitable fate, then so be it.
Okay, I guess thanks, Wizardborn. I hate it already. Well, give it some time. Oh, thank you. My lovely wife just dropped this off in front of me. Thank you so much, honey. She's so supportive. I try to do my part. I try to be a supportive husband. I'm not always very good at it. I'm still learning. Today, Lisa was like, I really want to go see this movie. It was called Michael. I don't usually go for biopics, but it's a biopic. And so I said, sure, let's go. And I wasn't feeling too good, but you know what? She deserves to go out too. So we went and saw Michael, and I enjoyed it. I didn't think I would really be my thing. I know Lisa's been a big Michael Jackson fan for a long time, and it was actually good. It was really good. So yeah. Anyway, and there she's watching, obviously, because she can hear me coughing. Okay. So what's going on in this game? All right. You can see on my cursor here. You've got this guy. This guy is the big bad. His name, Gorgarath, is his name. Cool name. And this is the end of season 1. So spoilers, if you don't want to watch this, then I don't blame you. But still, like this is episode 12 of campaign 1. And this is the big confrontation. We're going to have the big confrontation that everything has been leading up to this. And, so big, I like big boss fights. Do any of you like big boss fights? I like big boss fights. Yeah, that's right, Albert. End of season. So they're fine-tuned. You've noticed that. When I select games to look at, I tend not to pick the first game. Now, I have done that with the Dungeon Masters. There just hasn't been a lot out yet. I think they're on episode 3. So I took episode 1. Okay. But most of the time I'm taking episodes further on, because now I expect the mechanics of the game are well known. We have no problems whatsoever. We can play this game. It's all good, right? All right. So let's get into this. The players they've taken their spaceship and they've crashed outside of a crater, and they're standing in front of a big citadel, a fortress, an evil fortress. And yes, thank you, Dave. Thank you. So, and then all of the bad guys have come out of the fortress. So these mutated animals, and there's a bunch of them. Like there's lots. There's not just Gorgarath. There's also the beast blend or something. And they're all there, and they're going to have this fight. And I've skipped over the first fight. I'm going to show you how they do the combat in this actual play. It's quite different. But they're having this big thing. And the problem I have with this, Matt, Game Master, is that from now, when I press play until the break, and even beyond the break, the players do nothing. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Don't follow me. Follow your Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. That's who you should follow. Don't follow me. I'm just some guy. Okay. All right, let's press play.
Gorgarath's mouth opens.
No!
Red mist everywhere.
I put on my N95.
Yeah, this is the thing we never talked about. How does it spread?
I think we're going to find out.
We're about to find out.
All of you are hit with a massive psionic spike. You're all thrown back, levitating in the air, eyes in the back of your head. That is what it looks like to these goblins and beetles. But to you.
Okay. We have a question here. Hold on. I'm going to pause. I'm trying to do better. Ravenclaw, thank you for making a comment. Good to see you. I'm going to try to respond to the questions. So do these guys make Daggerheart appear playable? Sort of, but it's not really a game as I would define it, because the players don't get to do anything. You know what I mean? Now, you can have any game mechanic. If the players don't get to do anything, it doesn't really... I mean, it doesn't sell it for me, yeah? It doesn't sell it for me. Good question, though, Ravenclaw. Good question. I think Daggerheart is going to suffer in terms of the actual game itself, because they've thrown into this actual play as their premier actual play. Right? This was the big thing. And I don't think that it's going to result in a better experience for those that have picked up Daggerheart and want to play it.
Princess Rothera.
Okay, so this is Crystal's turn, right? Crystal Lee.
An image comes. It's night. Dark. There are 3 farmers with rakes and pitchforks. They're at a small house, looking in through a window. In a rocking chair in front of a fire is old Milnack, smoking his pipe. They look at each other.
The other thing I notice about this game is that there's an overuse of drama voice. That's exactly, Conway, you're typing as I'm thinking, right? And we're on the same page here. Matt, I don't think that, first of all, there's nothing wrong with doing a little bit of this, right? It's okay to put this on as a little bit, if used with it judiciously. But if the entire game is this,
Other red eyes. They walk in and swing. Before it can hit, you're taken to a different place. A door slightly opens. You can't see anyone because you look down. Sweet little room.
Don't you?
Goes over to her parents' bed as they sleep. Red in her eyes. She draws the dagger that you gave her and smiles. We go all over Synthara as good people are afflicted and they commit evil atrocities on one another. We go back even farther and we see beautiful bluish Synthara turn red. A red mist emits from the planet, going throughout the entire galaxy. And you see your parents and the entire Gentarian army, red-eyed, kneeling down. Every living creature is mutated, corrupted, afflicted. And it's all your fault. And you...
it's all your fault. Dude, I'm not joking. This is the game. This is it. So think about this, folks. Think about it. As you're watching this with me, those of you that have the Constitution, as you're watching this, ask yourself, is this a game that I can be a player in? What is it? What are the necessary elements that you could be that constitute a player?
You feel the truth of this in the core of your being. I didn't say this in the last episode, but I have a 6-sided.
Matt, what this is called is window dressing. You just picking up the dice is not convincing me that there was anything approaching that's right, pristine dice trays, because no one's going to be using it. It's just window dressing. That's all it is.
Die with each of your names on it. I rolled it and pulled rubble, and you...
But it doesn't matter, Matt, because you're going to go through each of the 6 players. Who cares what order it's going to be if it's just you talking the entire time? Who cares? Like, I don't understand why it would matter that I mean, this is the acting going on, ladies. The acting from you is, again, this is it, folks. This is the premier Daggerheart actual play.
You named the ship the Roe Goodrich. I am going to roll it now.
No. Oh no, what happened?
Caldor Benistar.
It's like sweet, but then bitter, and then like peppery. How do hippies drink this? Is it just because it says cold pressed? Is that why? Oh, it's called the Warrior. Put hair on your chest.
In this moment, you feel.
Rune, I agree. It's not. I don't mind it in an herbal tea with some honey, but I mean it's
pathetic.
Okay, so like this again, guy. So it's now talking to Caldor Benar. That's this guy, yeah? So look at him lean forward as if he's going to play the game. Do you think he's going to play the game? Hey, let's just see if he even... Let's see if he even gets to say something.
In this moment, you feel.
Don't tell me what I feel. Don't tell me what I feel.
You are pathetic.
Ooh, fighting words.
Ever since you were a baby, a young child, you have been nothing but a disappointment to your uncle and your mother. You're a disgrace. You see yourself at the doors of Bright Mount, the snow falling, the wind whipping through, tears freezing.
Hey, Ethan. Good to have you here.
On your face as you see through the window. You bang on the door. Mother! Mother!
Okay, look, can I interject just one thing here? I think you can do a vision type cutscene. That's what this is. It's a vision cutscene. What is it? What did he call it? Anyway, this force, I can't remember what it is. It'll come back to me. This force is doing this to them. Okay, fine. But it's much better. Like Andrew Warden did this in our Mothership game. And yet we still had a chance to be players in that because we still had the opportunity, even in a dream, to react to the situation as far-fetched as it was. We could still act it. I remember he said, I was the professor and I was standing in front of a university auditorium. And as I was, what did he say? As I was giving the lecture, it turns out that it's all cats. There's no students. It's just cats. It was kind of crazy. It was a little fun. I enjoyed it a lot. And I enjoyed it because I could still say something. I don't think, I've watched this a few times. I don't think that Colin says anything through this.
See her and Ida, and you see her mouth the words, "I have no son." As the curtains close and she walks away, we flash to you.
It's not getting better.
At the rising ceremony. And you're standing there. And Rebel is walking down past all of the charges.
I just feel like there's so you don't need players, Matt. You don't need players. If their players are never going to have any choice in what's going on. It's not getting better. We're only on player 2. There's 6 of them.
And he looks at you. And then he looks beside you to Rexus. And he puts his hand on Rexus's shoulder.
Okay, Matt, I have a question.
Squeeze.
How much of this did you decide beforehand? What did you write this out, in other words? Yeah, you've been listening to the background. All I've heard, that's all you're going to hear. Mike, that's it. That's it. I shouldn't say that. After the break, we do get to hear a little bit from Sam, this guy. But even that, I mean, I got to show it to you. It does feel like, Albert, I think it feels like a play. It does. Now, if you're out there shopping for an RPG and you pick Daggerheart, because you're like, oh, Daggerheart, this is a Matt Mercer thing. Didn't Darrington Press do this? Wasn't this a huge hit? Raised a bunch of money and very successful, sold out. And so you pick it up and you think, oh, this is going to be great. We can play this. But this, what?
Jesus scoffs at you. We flash to you as an old man.
Too much flashing.
Walking around the proving grounds.
Way too much flashing.
In the hall with a tray, serving food. Someone trips you and you fall.
Hey, treat your servers nice. They're nice. Those are people. They're there to make sure you have a good time. Don't treat them poorly. I hate that. I hate when people treat serving staff. As a tangent for your bingo card, if you're following along, bingo card in the description. Don't forget that. I really don't like. I was once in university. I had a job as a doorman at a fancy hotel. Can you imagine me, a doorman at a fancy hotel? I loved the job. It was a great job. And but I'll tell you this. I really, really hated it when guests, patrons, people that were attending conferences at the hotel, when they would treat either my little, valets or my bellboys, my bellhops, I really didn't like it when they got treated poorly. Like, so because sometimes what would happen is you'd have people come in, it's their first time at a fancy hotel, and I'm there with my top hat and my fancy get up, and we got fancy cars out in the front, and they pull up, and they'd never been to a fancy place, and that's fine. We would treat everyone. Our goal was you treat everyone like they're VIP. Like, that's the kind of place it is. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. And so you treat everyone like, wow, this is great. We would do little things. Like when I pulled the luggage out of the trunk of the cab or the car, I would take a look and see if there was a airline tag on it, because that would tell me their last name. And so then you would greet them, Mrs. Smith, welcome. What can we do for you? And you try to make it a very personalized experience, and it's really good. But you would inevitably, every so often, you'd have someone that had thought they had seen something, had watched a movie, and so they'd pull up, and we'd be there, and I'm standing in my top hat, and all fancy. And we come and approach the car, and I open the door, and I've got gloves on and all the things, right? It's all this, and we're just there to and they would have someone just be a total buffoon, and they'd get out of the car and they'd start saying like, chop, chop, get the bags. Yeah. And then they start ordering people around. And that's not cool. Don't ever do that. Okay. You can be, I'm like, I've never been in, I don't know what to do with a car. Like, what do I just leave it here? We will treat you like royalty. That was our goal. But if you get out of your car and you start snapping your fingers, chop, chop, da, 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 you're not going to be popular. Now, we can make your stay, we have ability, at least in the property I was working for, we had the ability to solve every issue you could have. The person you tell, I'm having an issue with this, that person would make sure that it's fixed. Like, we'd own it. And I'd have people come and say, you know what, I am kind of hungry. I'm not sure what to eat. You know, and we'd have contacts. And so you'd say, well, what would you like? I'm like, okay, great. Well, I'm going to send you here. This isn't on the tourist apps. I'm going to send you to this place. This is the place that we like. It's so good. And the other thing too is if you're cool, we would be able to do all sorts of things. Like we can go over to the concierge and we can get tickets and coupons, and hey, we can do this, and here, well, why don't I comp that? I can go to the front desk and say, can you comp this person's parking? And because I'm just trying to make your stay something that you're going to remember in a positive way. But if you get out of your F-250 coated in mud, straight out of the, and that's not true. I shouldn't say, there was a certain vehicle that was associated with that kind of bad behavior, because it wasn't. It was because often the rig workers were some of your best clients, like absolute great guys, no issues whatsoever. Anyhow, bit of a tangent, but I just want to do my part to say, treat the people that serve you when you're out with respect, and you will be amazed at how much better your experience will be. Huh? So there's a tangent. You can mark it off on the bingo sheet.
Everyone laughs. No one cares. The Benestar name, tarnished, in ruins. No one even knows that you are a Benestar as you serve the mighty champions in this hall.
He's just rolling to see who goes next. But notice that he said nothing. Colin said nothing his entire turn.
Captain Atticus Frey. You see a beach. You see these interesting little critters. They are...
What is Matt? Matt, what are you looking at? What are you looking at? Is there a paragraph underneath that explains all of this? I usually just listen to these. I'm noticing the castle here for the first time, and those rocks look a little bit like marshmallows to me. Anyway, it's cool. It's cool.
Rabbit-like with scales, and their ears are fins, and their feet are webbed, and they scurry along the beach and then jump into the water and swim. It is a beautiful day. You see in front of you your legs crossed.
This is why when I run a game, I specifically avoid the word you. This is why. Can you see why? Can you see why I feel like this is the opposite of my style of play? I don't dig it. I don't dig it. And when you well, just keep listening. Keep listening to how prevalent the second person is for Matt.
As you lounge on this chair, you look over, and Thresher is there with the stupidest sun hat on his head. Sun hat, he's got glasses on, Well, this is one way to enjoy a planet with perpetual sunlight, Captain. Do you remember this moment? Do you remember what you told him?
Oh. Matt, you've controlled everything up to this, and now you just turn to the player and say, hey, do you want to, like throw in a line here? What do you think the actor's going to say?
Sunlight's wherever you bring it, buddy. Here and anywhere else.
In this moment.
Okay. Is that enough substance? Is that enough substance to constitute player?
Moment, you clink glasses. Flash.
Common J, welcome. That's exactly what I would say. So when do I get to play? I mean, dude, you just write a novel, man. Like, I don't understand this.
Clink. You hear as you see a bowl.
It's almost comical. You hear, you see, you feel, you. You dance for me, monkey.
Going through the audacity and hitting the metal wall as Thresher's head hits the console. Gene 3's torso hitting the back of his head, blood rushing out. You flash. You've unzipped.
Okay, Dolo. Look into my eye. Look into it.
This plastic bag that you put him in.
That's right. Hey, no random numbers. Welcome. Good to have you here. You're going to hate this.
His arm out to you falls. The same time, a blue arm falls onto a bar on Cardessa. You're back at the waylay. A large ubnak with 4 nostrils, vapors pouring out, stares daggers into the back of your head.
Maybe you didn't hear me. I said you're in my seat.
You may not know this, but Matt here has an app on the App Store. Now, me, a degenerate role player, I have an Android. It's not on the Play Store, it's on the App Store. So iOS users, you can look for the GM Matt app. I wanted to look at it. I tried to, but I mean, they just aren't doing cross-platform yet. Frenetic, welcome, Tim. Good to see you. I'm curious as to what this app is that they have. Anyway, let's continue, shall we?
Kip looks at you. Another round, Captain? The ubnak.
You asked another round, Captain. This is your chance, Joe. Nope. Joe understands his role. His role as the notional player in this game is to sit quietly.
Ubnak goes to shoot you in the back of the head, but before he can, Kip breaks his arm off. She raises his arm as he falls over in pain and says,
Matt, did you... Like, is this all scripted? I mean, it's impressive if you're just inventing this, but again, why is this so much you talking?
Bezra, another round? The arm lands with the thumb up. She slaps you on the back. And she slaps you, and you shake. Flash. You're shaking in the audacity. Kip, I need you to shave off that tower now. She goes down into her gunnery. She fires, beams going left. And
There's 6 players in this game. 6 players.
right and hits the tower. Colorful beams come back.
Oh, okay. My ear trumpet and others, because I'm sure you're not the only one with the question. The Audacity is their spaceship.
They hit the gunnery, her body wrenched from her seat. She flies across the chamber, breaking her legs. As her head hits the back,
She goes down.
her head striking the catwalk.
Correction, Bacon. 6 audience members. 6.
Blood coming out of her mouth, dripping down.
See? See? And I'm leaving because of the high-pitched noise. What high-pitched noise? Is it on my end? Am I having technical difficulties again?
Rubicon.
Yeah, there is something. It's their music. I'm sorry.
In this moment.
Okay, Rubicorn. Rubicorn is this guy here with the glasses and the brown vest. Colin is looking a little dejected because he had a turn. He wasn't able to say anything. Everyone's just watching as a performance happens.
You are in the ashen expanse. Farther than you.
Matt, you're overusing this. And you're in the ashen expanse. That dramatic whisper. I don't care that people will listen to Brennan Lee Mulligan. I think that's his name. Brennan Lee Mulligan. And then they're constantly, oh, I love how he does this. He does this whisper like this. Honestly, too much of it, no. Too much. It's just too much. Sorry, it's too much.
You've ever been before. And with you is Lady Solren and Hellpack. Karis and Lady Solren from the Burning Isles. You are helping them. They are leaning on you. They cannot walk on their own. You are looking around. This is the fight with Warlord Bellamar. You know it well. It is seared in your memory. You look back, holding.
Oh, man, it's just, there's no chance. Like, when do you get to play?
Both of these champions of Sinblara. You see Rendor. He says, Rubicon, go! It's for the greater good! As you...
I was going to grab a Hot Fuzz clip for that. The greater good is for the greater good.
Well, with determination and pride, this time you look, and Bellamar takes his dark trident, plunges it in Rendor's chest, pulls it out.
It's just one performance here. It's one performance. You know, I'm constantly shocked at how badly professional actors play role-playing games. Shocked. Because every time I mention role-playing, I get the standard, oh, just join an improv class. Get your role-playing out of my war game. Didn't you see my cool new Chessex mat? Now with hexes. And I'm like, hey, can we role-play this, though? Like, it is a role-playing game, right? So the thing is role-play. And then I get told, oh, you just want to do improv. And so then I watch this because I'm told, well, these guys are great. They do the role-playing. And all I see is improv. And I'm like, I don't want that. If that's what I have to choose that, but I don't want that. That looks terrible to me. I just get to sit and listen to some other person tell me what I think and what I do and where I go and where I look. That sounds terrible. Is that's supposed to be a game for me?
Rendor falls, and minions of an evil horde come and feast on his body. Flash. You're here and now. You realize you're holding Kaldor's body. You look over, and Amori, standing with her staff, arm out, beam of light to Gorgorath, his all-power beam coming from his step, locked in the middle. She looks at you holding Kaldor. Rubicon! For the greater good!
The greater good.
You look back, and you see Gorgorath's beam overtake Amori's life. And she crashes down into the blood of the Drachmaw crater.
I'm really not liking this drink. Should I just slam it? I don't. It's very unpleasant, but it's probably good for me. Let's see what it has. A lot of vitamin C. What do you just... I don't know. For the greater good.
Now, the Flash.
Flash. So he does the flash when he changes the scene in the vision. But notice how the player, again, I should be using air quotes around player because the player doesn't get to do anything. Anything at all.
You are at the proving grounds. Rulus.
Yeah. See? Dungeon Daddy, welcome. I don't think I've said hi to you yet tonight. No wonder people fall off role-playing games if they see this and think they need to play this way. Exactly. Because here I am, angry man shouting at clouds, according to one of the recent comment, which I thought was really funny. It's really good. It wasn't a mean-spirited comment either. It's just like, there's a mix between good advice and old man yells at sky. And I'm like, that's accurate. Thank you for that. I'm out here saying you should role play more in your role playing games. And then people see this and like, oh, well, is this what he means? No. No. This is not what I mean. I will propose to you that this is actually not role playing. Whatever it is, I don't have a name for it. I'm sure someone bright will come up with a name. I would just say this is not role-playing because there's no player here. There's no player agency whatsoever. Characters are completely under the control of the game master at all times. That, to me, is not a role-playing game. Not even close.
Is taking Kaldor away in chains.
Rubble! Don't let them take me!
You try to push through.
Rubble!
But Master Guardian Kandrick and Chorn hold you back. Master Guardian whispers into your ear as he holds you. Rubicon, it's for the greater good.
The greater good.
I didn't do anything wrong. Rubble!
Don't worry.
Yeah, that's right, folks. We're still going. We're still going.
In your vision, you see...
I agree. Yeah. So this is a vision session. But my point from the beginning, if those of you that are just joining me now, my point from the beginning is, even in vision mode, it's much better to have the players control their characters. Their characters' responses. You can put them wherever you want. It's a vision anyway. You can put them in the vision. But it's much better if you're going to do this for 40 minutes, it's much better to go to have the player character have their character respond in the vision. No, it's a vision of the past and the future, and it's it's complex.
A dark tower, newly erected in the Stonefell Gap. Black stone, lightning overhead. The forces of Brightmount are marching forward against the opposition of the Ashen Expanse. In the air, a large dragon is flying and comes to rest upon the tower, and you can see armor plated, cruelly grafted onto this dragon.
Oh, man.
From the balcony, you see a figure emerge with a large staff. He stands, the last warlord of the Ashen Expanse, the mighty wizard, Kaldor Benistar.
Okay, this goes way beyond vision now. Because now, notice how they divided this shot up. I mean, the production values on this are through the roof, right? This guy here, man, you got some arms on you, dude. Good on you, Colin. That guy is in the gym. I guarantee it. Okay, Colin's character is Kaldor something or other. And now what's her name? Janelle. So Janelle's character's vision now shows Kaldor, who's Colin's character. So not only is the game master here controlling every single response, word, and feeling of the characters, he's now projecting forward the actions of the other characters as represented in this vision.
You call to him. You plead to him. But you know your words hold no weight. This is all your fault. You knew what he was. And you knew what he could be.
I wish there was a way for me to take the background music off of this. Because try to imagine sitting at this table as a so-called player without all of this editing that's taken place afterwards. Imagine yourself sitting there in silence as you just get the mother of all exposition dumps, one after another.
Flash. At the end of the battle, There is only death and destruction. Blue oracle cloaks, now purple with blood. You stand. Thousands are dead. As you look around, you fall to your knees, beaten. Tears sting your eyes.
You control, Matt, you're controlling too much. You're controlling emotions, you're controlling reactions, you're controlling everything.
You look up, and you see Caldor coming toward you. His eyes are callous and cold.
If I was Colin here, I'd be angry. If I were Callan, I'd be angry. I would say, why are you telling another player how my character, mine, I'm not sharing, mine. You're telling another player how my character is looking at them in this vision. No. I get to decide? What do players get to decide? Back to this question. What is it that makes a player a player? Is it just, well, they're here and they brought the math rock with them? Is that it? There's got to be more to it than that.
Mother, I held them off.
Now he's speaking as Colin's character. When I watched this the first time, folks, I could not actually believe what I was watching. I thought, this is I'm going to say it, the most egregious example of a player or of a game master controlling everything that the player should normally control.
I wanted you to see this, to feel it. Consider it as kindness. The last one you'll ever get from me.
Just to recap here, for those of you that are struggling to know what's going on because of my multiple pauses and my long tangents, Matt, the GM, is telling Janelle's character, what's her name? Amori, who happens to be the mother of this guy's character. He's now speaking for this guy. This is Colin. He's now speaking for Colin's character to his mother, played by Janelle, but really she's not really involved because it's just Matt doing all of it.
He lifts up his hands. His eyes glow a deep purple. Jets of the all-power shoot up into the sky.
I'm just going to slam the rest of this drink. It's really bad.
He screams. Tears. And you feel it, Amori. You feel
Salty.
break. It's the light. The light is gone. The light of Synthara dims into nothingness. Gene 3.
Okay.
We will get to you after we take a quick break.
Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Can you believe it? I could not believe it. All right. They have a break here. We're going to skip the break. But I wasn't lying. We're going to watch this. Watch this.
To an end, we've got you covered. Introducing the GM Mat app. Now you can Rigamaroll through life like you're right there at the table. Use our easy-to-navigate interface to select which GM mat suits your play style best.
Is that a real thing? Is this a real thing? I couldn't find it, again, but I'm not cultured. I have an Android. Anyway.
Best.
You guys, that was incredible! As you open the spell book. No, just kidding. Fools! Worthless, squabbling mongrels.
Is this an actual app? Okay, hold on. There's a QR code. All right. Hold on. I got to do this. Let me see if it works. Scan. Okay, here we go. No, it's not. You just get rig-rolled. Touche. Touche. Touche, Matt. There he is. You can see him dancing. Touche. It is a parody. Yeah, that is a parody. Good job. That's kind of funny. I like it. All right. Let's skip ahead. All right. I have to show you Gene 3's turn. I have to show you this.
Welcome back. Gene, as you look around at your friends, their heads thrown back, eyes in the back of their head, convulsing, you see Gorgorath's eyes are red, but he's not looking anywhere as the afflictions.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So the evil force is called the affliction. What I don't quite get here, Matt, is that they're right in front of the big bad guy's citadel castle thing. This thing here, it looks a little like marshmallows to me when I zoom in, but this here has a bunch of other enemies. Like there's all sorts of mutated animals and wolves, and then there's Gorgorath, and then his lieutenant, for those of you that are of the British persuasion. Why, if the goal is just to take their ship, while they're all having this vision quest, why wouldn't the other, like the goblins and others, just come up and stab them all to death? And then they can just take the ship, right? Like, why do we have to have this? I don't understand how this pauses time, especially with what happens next.
Influence passes through him as an agronoid. You.
Did you seriously do this? Did you run it through AI to see how often with the transcript? Wow. Good for you.
Are immune to the affliction's influence. What would you like to do?
Okay, so Gorgorath is
he's hold on. He's immune because he's an android or something. He's immune to this vision quest thing that happens because of the affliction. So he can take a turn. Watch what happens and this is Sam, I'm going to call you Sam. So when Sam tries to take his turn, watch what happens next. I'm just going to shut up because you have to see this. I'm trying to get it through to my fellow hobbyists that there is a much better way to interact with the hobby than this. I'm not sure what the setting is. It's kind of their own thing.
occupied doing that. I'm not sure if we can win this. Jean's gonna make a run for the Audacity.
Okay.
Okay. The Audacity's the ship. Their ship.
Poor Scallop. I mean, we talked about what the mission was. Yeah. Which was we get it out or we...
It's not your turn. You're having a vision. I feel bad for you, Janelle, because you didn't actually get to say anything for the whole thing, but it's not your turn. It's Sam's turn. Can we see his turn, please? He's going to run for the Audacity. Yes. Can't believe it. The audacity of it. He's running for the ship. Okay. The ship's called the Audacity.
We kill it. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Captain Frey gave me an order. Are the other creatures moving to stop him?
No.
Nice.
No.
The other creatures may as well just not even exist because they're all frozen in time. You know, to start this off, I watched it again for the third time to make sure I hadn't missed it. But no, the setup is a horde of enemies approaching. Wouldn't this cutscene stuff allow those enemies to close the gap? Like, why aren't the goblins and the hyena, like what are the gnolls? Why aren't the gnolls attacking? Uh-oh.
Everyone is...
No.
They're not paying attention. They're looking...
Why aren't they paying attention?
Kind of, and you're able to move.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay. All right, so...
You could be doing something good here, or you just betrayed us.
I have faith.
Okay. When we watch the next few minutes, I'm going to just let it run. When we watch the next few minutes, I want you to ask yourself the question, who should be moving the character around? Sam said, I run for the ship. The ship's called the Audacity. So I run for the Audacity. What happens next?
Faith in Gene.
I have full faith.
Full faith.
100% faith. I believe in you.
He knows his purpose.
Mm-hmm.
So they had experiences. As you enter the Audacity, you go in through the gash in the side.
Right.
Which is the gunnery. And you don't see anything here, but you know who used to be here. And you have a memory. And it's not like what you've heard told here, but of Kip trying to get you to help her adjust her seat. Jean, it does not go forward like I like. Can you help me fix it, please? And you just kind of losing patience with her, but in this way, she was always trying to get you to change her temperature in her room and adjust the chair.
Wait.
Do things that you weren't really supposed to be doing.
I still have that on my to-do list in my notes. Fix Kip's thermostat.
As you go up through the hatch, you go into the bridge.
There's a problem developing here. The problem is Matt does not know what Sam's intent is. And so Matt is moving Sam's character around the ship, and he's doing flashback scenes so that Matt can do more performing. At a certain point, that's going to break down because why? What do you think is going to happen?
You feel connected here. This is a good place. And you have a memory of the first time you had an upgrade. You were showing the captain. Do you remember what your first upgrade was?
That was the first time I realized I could upgrade my fingers. That was tape finger. Numero uno.
Tape finger.
It's the little things.
That's really important.
Yeah.
Sometimes stuff kept breaking. I had to go all the way to the equipment room to get tape.
As
But
you
not after tape finger.
continue to pass through, you put your hands on the chairs and you walk down the stairs from the bridge and you walk past the kitchen and you see a mess everywhere. No, I'm kidding. You walk past and you get an aroma of green drink that Thresher used to drink. And a wisp.
Did I forget that? I'll have to fix that. Sorry, Kato. I have to change that.
Full emotion comes over you, remembering him.
All systems look good.
And you
Emotion.
continue to make your way.
So he's, well, you see what I'm saying here, right? Excuse me, I'm clear my throat. What I'm getting at is that Matt is controlling everything about the characters. Even a character who's not trapped in his vision quest thing, who said simply, I'm running for the ship. He has decided where he is in the ship, what he's doing, and now as he walks through the ship, he's deciding what the character remembers and the flashbacks and all of the stuff. All of it.
Through the ship, is there a specific reason you've...
And here we go. And this is where it all falls apart. This is where that style will come crashing to a halt. Matt, you've moved Sam's character through the world, through the ship. You've given him the flashbacks. Oh, yeah, you remember this, and you remember that, and you remember that other thing. Do you remember tape finger? Yes, I remember my tape finger. Eventually, Matt has no idea what Sam wants to do. So he has to stop and say, so is there a certain place that you want me to take you? Listen.
Through the ship, is there a specific reason you've come here, or are you wanting to start it up and fly it out?
No, I don't. It's a good idea, but they didn't do any repairs, and neither did we get the chance to. So it's still broken. But it looks like whatever's going on with Gorgorath is endgame. I mean, you guys are all trapped in your... I don't know what's going on, but it doesn't look good.
I don't know what's going on either.
I told Captain I'd do what I had to. Let's see if I can make my way to the K-Drive.
Okay, let's say, yeah.
I'd be in the engine room.
Okay, you make your way down the corridor, metal piping. Most of the lights are out. Some of them still flicker. You smell ozone and metal. And you are able to make it to the engine room. As you go in, there's a large cylinder in the middle which holds the Calum, which is glowing and lit, and some of the...
Yeah, that's right, Space. That sound effect of walking did sound like someone was drying their sneakers. in the drying machine.
Mechanics in here are working. You know there's a shield that protects the Calum, but you would know how to get it to go down. You would have all the codes and everything. How do you paint that for me? How do you interact with the ship, and what would you like to do?
Yeah. Priority 1 is make sure the ship can't be used.
Oh man, this is so slow. It's so painfully slow.
And priority 2 is he also really wants that Calum, so I can't let him have that either. So Gene takes a second, feeling the thrum of the energy stored within his own K-core, resonating with being so close to the Calum stored here in the K-drive.
The K-car, a nice, reliant automobile.
And remembering all the places that he just visited back on his old ship.
But the player is taking the cue here, so I'm inclined. Bear with me here. I'm inclined to give Sam a little bit of a pass because he's using the pacing that the GM has set. The same cadence, the same ponderous pacing.
And then Gene is going to disable the shield.
Hey, Fire Park Creature, welcome. And I played Daggerheart, and I didn't hate it. There were things about it I really liked. There were some things about it that I thought worked okay. Is it my first choice? No. No, it's not. And I have no intention of playing it again, but, you never know. Maybe. It's just, this is so, that's bad.
If I can disable the protective barrier, then I can dump all the Calum directly into the engine.
Okay.
Hey, G-Funk. Good to have you here.
Okay, so you're able to... The shield goes down. The Calum is there, and there's a mechanism where you are able to pull. So all of the energy from the Calum has now gone into the engine. Which...
Yeah, then the only thing left to do is cycle the engine, set to continual loop.
Okay.
You know what? Molten Throne is right. And my question still stands. What constitutes the essential characteristics of being a player in a role-playing game? If you say, I'm a player in a game, what does that mean? Like if that means I do this. What is this? What could you say? If you're not doing these, at least these one or two things, then you can't really claim you're a player. What are those things?
You can hear the familiar thrum of the engine. That loop gets faster and faster. If you've changed, you've basically mutated, right? The Calum into electricity.
Yeah.
That's powering the engine. But the Calum is now depleted.
Yep. Engine's flooded. Sounds like it's working fine. Then it's set to a continuous cycle. It's going to overload. So I'm trying to think if there's anything left, but I should probably leave the ship.
Before it blows up?
If it doesn't blow up, it'll at the very least disable it. Yeah. So the Calum itself, all the energy would be depleted, but there would still be a physical object, actually.
Yes.
Is that there? Can I access that?
Yes.
Okay.
So, yeah, you're able to... This cylindrical canister goes down, and you see the Calum crystal, which is probably the size of your fist.
Gotcha.
Oh, it's huge.
Metal prongs up and down, holding it into place, and you're able to grab it, take it.
Gene reaches out, grabs it.
No, I'm just kidding. Sorry.
That's right. That's right. Let's. The first time that a player says, "I reach out and grab something," then let's punish them for it.
Starts to leave the audacity, then stops.
Meanwhile, what has been happening in the world? This whole adventure, side quest into the Audacity to slag it, scuttle the ship by pouring all of the energy into the manifold of the engine and then cycling the engine or whatever it is. This is how he's going to blow up the ship. While he's doing that, what else is going on? Like, this has taken so long. You'd come out of the ship and all of the other 5 heroes are lying dead on the ground, right?
Thank you for your service. And he's going to open up his storage compartment in his chest. Place it there next to his heart. And leave ASAP.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Dang.
All right. You leave. You turn and come back. As you run away, I would love a special roll.
Look how they respond to being asked to roll a dice.
This roll is going to be as you would not roll, Gene. Everyone else, as the affliction is probing your mind. I need a spellcast roll, and what you're going to do with this roll is you are not going to share it with anyone.
Convince me this isn't window dressing.
You are going to take your journal, you are going to write down the roll, circle it, and then you are going to write H or F, hope or fear.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
You may use your spellcast roll, which should add 2 to whatever you roll. But I'm not going to tell you anything else about it.
Let me just roll it private.
Roll it privately. Right.
You can roll. I won't look.
Write the number.
I don't know what the spellcasting modifier is in this instance. It's not.
He's just inventing it. That's what it is. Player says, on my character sheet doesn't actually have that. No. You don't understand. When I call for a roll, it's to give the illusion that you're playing a game. You have to work with me. This is the illusion.
It's not like a weapon, is it?
It's going to be 2 for everybody.
It's going to be 2 for everyone. I told you.
Add 2.
Okay.
Because you're level 1.
No.
I'm not.
Do you want the tray?
Yeah, you can play it. I won't look. Well, they're supposed to be secret, right? Okay.
Yeah, I can just do it here. Actually, I'll just do this.
Like, do we? Okay.
Yeah. Is that okay? Or
That
should
is
I roll
smart.
on the tray?
You can roll, but wherever you'd like to roll.
Don't look.
Sorry.
This is a disaster. This is a disaster.
I can't.
Let me know when you're done, Colin.
That was pretty good.
Just remember it. Write down the number, circle it.
Hold on. Just Albert. Oh, no, I don't want to. I'm not trying to ban you, Albert. Sorry. Hold on. Having a moment. Just wait. I have some information to share on that.
I am so scared.
And if it's with hope or fear.
Oh, God. Sorry, I got really into.
Everybody good?
Yeah.
Almost?
Yes. Yes.
I would, if I was in this game, I would be grabbing the table and flipping it over.
Gene, as you come back running.
Oh, yeah, okay, good. I have there's a reason we're still watching this, okay? I have to show you the rigamaroll. It's very, very different.
You can hear now audibly, loudly, the engine on a loop, and without anywhere to go, this energy is going to need a place to go. It's going to make a place to go. And so as you look back at the Audacity, the sides of it where the engine is are glowing red. And you have to make a choice who you are going to protect.
Ooh. They're not out of it? They're still...
You need to decide if you are going to protect the princess or if you are going to protect your captain. You can choose someone else, but...
Please don't pick me.
Yeah. Ethan, can I do none of those things? What about that?
I'm gonna protect the princess.
Oh, that's my boy.
No, no.
Yep.
I have shields.
That's my job.
I can take it.
So, as you run back, you tackle the princess and put your body protecting her from the Audacity as it explodes.
I mean, look at the editing that's gone into this. Do you see this? I mean, I'm impressed.
Shockwaves go through
They added an effect of like debris, a shockwave.
You are all knocked out of your psionic episodes on the ground. Gorgorath is knocked out. Beast Blender falls. Amora, you come down.
Why wasn't Beast Blender murdering everyone while this was going on?
Everyone is
here we go.
now
into combat.
knocked out of their psionic, including Gorgorath.
Okay.
Gorgorath.
No!
He sees the Audacity.
You fools! What have you done? We were to inherit the stars!
All the minions are blown back.
What were the minions doing during this whole thing? Why were they not murdering everyone that was in this fugue state? The android character had time to run back to the ship, stroll through memory lane through the ship, then take the fuel, overload the engine, spin up the engine then return to the rest of the group, just waltz back in. And the entire time that's happening, the minions and the Beast Blender lieutenant guy are just standing around?
Gorgorath, taking the full brunt of the explosion from the Audacity, is now vulnerable. Let's Rigamaroll again.
Let's Rigamaroll. All right, you've got to check this out. This is very interesting how they've done their combat. All right? It's a bold choice. Let's Rigamaroll. All right, Rigamarollers. Hold on, I got a cough.
Disoriented by the seismic explosion, Gorgorath stumbles forward, determined to end this fight once and for all.
You ruined it!
Fueled by primal rage, Gorgorath resorts to bringing the full weight of his mighty staff down upon Amori.
With a 13?
Yeah.
Okay.
Seeing his mother in danger, Kaldor scrambles to reach out with the all-power, desperate to protect her from harm.
No, sorry. If he's coming at my mom, I do have a feature where I can spend 3 hope to try to get him to reroll.
Okay.
Similar to what I tried with Rubble the other time. I have to try.
Love it.
I'm sorry.
Do it.
Yeah, 3 hope to force an adversary within far range to reroll an attack or damage roll. So
wonderful.
Guys, why aren't you role-playing this?
I'm going to spend that and just similar with
this has been very heavily edited.
With last time, I'm remembering that I can just reach out and just try to grab him and kind of hold him in place, stop him as he's going for this strike. Because I'm not going to let him hurt you. It sounds like I'm going to let him hurt you.
15.
Unable to overpower Gorgorath, Kaldor watches helplessly as Amori is severely wounded in the brutal attack.
And strikes you right on the... He passes through Cal.
Away, whelp!
Pulling his bloodied staff from Amori, Gorgorath relentlessly keeps the pressure on and swings at Rubble next.
He is going to look at you, Rubble.
Rubble manages to block the attack, but under the Warlord's immense strength, his shield begins to buckle.
8 physical damage.
Okay, yes, that is minor damage. I will spend an armor.
Okay.
Exhausted, but
I've played Daggerheart, so I understand the concept of you have armor, shield, you can cross off or degrade your armor to reduce the attack. It's one of the things I actually like about the game. But when we played it, you wouldn't say, I reduce my armor. You would just describe, like Kingmaker did this. He'd just describe his shield taking the brunt of the attack, and it rings and cracks or what have you. I would just role play it. I don't like the statement of the currency. Like, just have that in the background. Anyway.
Desperate to bring an end to our resilient hero.
What I thought was interesting about this, we'll watch another minute or so, and then I have some things to share with you about this. I just find interesting. I'm not making any accusations, all right? Is that questing, whatever? One-shot questers? Just crash out? No, I'm not going to do that. But I will share what I've learned. But it's just interesting to me that they don't even attempt to show the players actually playing this. Why do you think that is?
Heroes. Gorgorath turns to swing his staff once more, this time targeting Princess Rothera.
What was that about inheriting the star?
Shut up! You ruined it! You ruined everything!
You've got him. I mean, he is like...
On tilt.
He's on tilt. Yes, he is beyond himself. A 9?
Oh, yeah, that doesn't hit.
Okay, so he goes up.
My vision is not very high, so that's surprising.
Quick on her feet, the princess evades a potentially devastating blow, opening an opportunity for the captain to make a tactical strike.
My ship exploded.
Yes, it did.
I think when you've seen action, there's a place inside of you that you put things to deal with them later. That place is real full for Frey right now. Real full. But he puts it there. And he looks at Gorgorath, and there are no words, only bullets.
The captain's shot rings out across the battlefield, and our heroes hold their collective breaths as Gorgorath is struck, then falls to a knee.
As you take this shot, and he's...
I mean, admit it, you have not watched actual plays that did that, right? I haven't. I've watched more actual plays than most of you. Not all of you, I'm sure. But I watch a lot of these. You don't see that.
You hit him. He's holding on his staff, and he comes forward. He lets out this rageful roar. And as he does so, he says, I will rip the flesh from you! The affliction coalesces.
Yeah, you know what? I got to say this. I agree with you, Ponder. I think Matt has some skill when it comes to voices. I think he's good with the acting side of the performance side. The problem that I'm getting at with this, for those of you that have made it this far, is that this is not going to lead. This whole game has no room for the players. Players don't actually do anything. Poor Orkchild, welcome. I've seen you here. But I don't think I've said hi yet.
Over his face.
We must leave. Nothing that matters is...
Oh yeah. So they bug out to come back another time, and then the session continues, and then it ends on a essentially another vision quest thing, sort of, but they're not in a vision. Anyway, all right. I want to show you this. Okay, so stay with me. We're going to fall down a rabbit hole together. Huh? We're going to fall down the rabbit hole together. Let's just scroll down a little bit. Want to show you this. So in the credits, can you see that? I hope you can see it. In the credits, it says, created by Felix LaHaye and Justin Wojciechowski. And so I looked up these two, Felix LaHaye and Justin Wojciechowski. And I learned, and then here's the cast, right? Here's the performers, the actors. There's their website. We'll go there. I can show you their website. So I searched these two, and it brought me to this. So the company is called United Esports. This is Felix LaHaye. The reason why I think it's the same Felix is because in the organizational chart, Justin Wojciechowski is listed as the chief creative officer. So then I looked up what United Esports is. Stay with me. This is United Esports, folks. United Esports boasts the largest network of streamers, content creators, and on-screen talent in North America, and our custom triple vetting process enabled our brand partners to access the best, most relevant, and brand safe talent across the gaming space in order to connect more authentically with target audience. What are they talking about? They're trying to sell you things. That's who created Rigamaroll. Here's their website. The adventure has just begun. Sign up for the newsletter. Join the Discord. Someone had said earlier that brand safe, right? It's brand safe talent. Here's their partners. They've got ads here. United Esports. They succeed with 18 to 34s by plugging directly into games culture and playing right alongside the target audience. That's who created Rigamaroll. Studio quality production. I mean, it's business. That's what it is. Now, I didn't leave the tab up. I'll have to see if I can find it. But when I searched this, there was a short clip. Let me see if I can find it. I want to show it to you. Let me go back here. Yeah, wait, so it's not authentic? Well, it's brand safe. You can say that. It's brand safe. I want to see if I can find this. Hold on 1 second. It should be in my history. Because I was just watching it. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. Hold on. I'm going to grab it here. Okay. So this is a news thing. And it's really short. Let's just see if we can get to it. Yeah, right here. Hold on. The new face of Daggerheart. Hold on. Right here. Okay, let me get this queued up here. Why aren't you playing? Play.
In Daggerheart-related news, Darrington Press and Critical Role have turned to another actual play full of voice actors to push them as the new face of Daggerheart while we wait for a second season of Age of Umbra to hit the main campaign. That actual play, Rigamaroll, features some incredibly talented voice actors and improvers from shows like Brooklyn Nine-Nine and games like Fire Emblem and Marvel Rivals, and it's just wrapped up its first season, which you can watch now on the official Darrington Press YouTube channel. As they
Someone said in comments, and they just forgot the Sark tag, so I'm not trying to be hard on you. I think it was Albert. Are you still in here, Fire Park Creature? It's I would be concerned if I were you and Daggerheart was my game of choice. Hold on 1 second. Excuse me, sorry about that. If I were you, I would be concerned as a fan of the game. You know? This is your official.
They explore the world of Synthara, which is kind of a hilarious amalgam of every over-the-top 80s cartoon universe like He-Man and She-Ra and Thundercats and Silverhawks all mashed together, and features some really unique theatrical show openings and lots of high-quality character graphics that pop up to really immerse you in the story.
Did you feel immersed when we watched that together? Immersed. Can we add immersed to the list of words that are being overused?
Most importantly, this cast has really good chemistry, and their voice acting and improv skills are really on display in a...
We watched an unhealthy amount of that game. Of all of the players there, we only heard 2 of them say anything?
A lot of hilarious and occasionally very dramatic moments. It also does a fantastic job of showing off how seamless the Daggerheart system can be for an actual play, as the cast gets very comfortable with the system very quickly.
What system? What system was there? We have Firepart Creature here, who plays Daggerheart as their game of choice. And right away, like, that's not how that works. And that's not how that works. When do you see them actually integrate the system? When it comes to combat, where it's the easiest to see the system in action, they fast forward it. It's completely edited.
So by the end of the first season, any aspiring Daggerheart DM can watch the show just to see how to make those moments where you use fear.
Right. Okay. There, you've heard it. You heard it here in this video. Not me. I take no responsibility for any of this. Okay? None. I'm the toxic one, remember? And some other word which is evidently a very mean word in Australia, but I thought it was a term of endearment. My bad. I'm going to rewind. I want you to hear this. Hold on. Closed caption on so you can read it.
Any aspiring Daggerheart DM comfortable with the system very quickly. So by the end of the...
This is the part. Any aspiring Daggerheart GM...
first season, any aspiring Daggerheart DM can watch the show just to see how to make those moments where you use fear just kind of slide right into the narrative. At around 2 hours each, it's easy enough to catch up with the first season right now, and a second season is already in the works as well. So if you want some Daggerheart action to tide you over till Age of Umbra, and maybe you're paywalled out of Viva La Dirt League's Azram campaign over on Beacon, head over to the Darrington Press YouTube channel.
Do not pay for a Viva the Dirt League actual play. Ever. Do not pay for those. What is... People pay for that? Why would you... Why?
And see why they decided to team up with Rigamaroll's actual play, and we think it will be more than worth your time.
Was it worth your time? Is this too... am I wrong, guys? Is this like tinfoil hat time? What is going on with this? So they can sell you Texas Pete original hot sauce? We watched a Viva La Dirt League. It wasn't good. Well, I mean, they brought femcare into gaming. Congrats, guys. You ready to rigamaroll? And according to this is the character sheet, by the way. 91,000 subscribers says that Rigamaroll was picked. Let me scroll down so you can see it. Was picked by Critical Role, by Critical Role and Darrington Press to be one of the new faces of Daggerheart. I mean, man. That's it. Felix and Justin of United, what is it called? UnitedEsports.com. Totally authentic, though. Totally. Oh, man. Oh, hey, Crap Phone. Good to see you here, Dice Tales. When's the Rigamaroll collab happening? Trout Nemesis. You're hilarious. You know what? It's a good question. I think there is enough there in Daggerheart to make a game. It's not my first choice, but if someone came to me and said, hey, I got this great idea setting-wise, and we're going to use Daggerheart for the mechanics, I would state my reservations of what I think the game struggles with, but I wouldn't just say, no, ew, I'm not doing that. Where's my soundboard? I wouldn't be this. Brother, But, yeah, anyway, I guess I'm not a rigamaroller. It's interesting, though. You got to say it was interesting. The way they handled the combat side of things, which is, I got to say, that's pretty unique. It's pretty unique. I'm not a fan of it, but it is unique. I got to hand it to them. Yeah, I mean, that soundboard. Yeah, that's right. I still got it. I still got the soundboard. Bruh. I do. Yeah, I thought the other reason, as I said at the beginning, for those of you that came late, first of all, I appreciate you tuning into these. But the reason why I chose this one is because when I watched it, to me, it was 180 degrees out of phase from what I want in the hobby. And that to me was interesting. It's like, okay, this is totally not what I want. And I preach a lot. I'm an evangelist for player agency or player autonomy, character agency. To borrow my friend Bacon's terms. I think that's very important. In fact, I think that you can't really call yourself a player in a role-playing game if you don't get to make any choices as that character. None. Then you cannot be a player. I mean, you might be a glorified dice tower that consumes Doritos and Mountain Dew, but is in essence just a dice tower that could be replaced by whatever Chinese-made nonsense that you've bought recently from your local game store. Players are real players are valuable. Real players are essential. And I don't think that what we watched tonight showed anything approaching players of the game. I don't think at all. I think it was just a game master telling a story. I guess some people, that's what they're looking for in a role-playing game. I don't think you can call that a role-playing game. I don't know what to call it. As I said earlier, I don't know what to call it. I don't like it. There has to be some. I think it behooves us, ladies and gentlemen. It behooves us to reclaim the term role playing. It's not just moving pogs on a map and rolling damage. It's more than that. But it also is not just listening while someone acts in front of you. Here's my acting, and I'm going to tell you everything. And I'm going to make it very theatrical. And then I'll tell you when you can have your mind. I'm essentially a director. There's a reason why I picked the still from Whiplash for the thumbnail for this video stream. You, as the Stan, welcome. Better late than never, my friend. It's not a good analogy in my mind to consider the dungeon master or game master as a director. It's not the way. Yeah. This stuff here, this, whatever this was, what was it? Stoke is what it's called. Since this was obviously a sponsored stream by United Esports, trademark pending. Stoke cold pressed juice, the Warrior, do not recommend. I mean, it's probably going to help my cold, but am I brand safe? Albert, do you think that me, a toxic, condescending, aggressive role player, do you think that I'm brand safe, sir? Does anyone think that? I mean, me, I don't even swear on these things. As tempted as I am. Oh, boy. That was a rough one. I got more in store. I have more in store. And finally, I've gone through a dry spell. Finally, I have a brave soul reached out to me via Twitter and said, hey, I just found your channel. I'm new to running games. Will you look at my game and give me some feedback? Can you believe that? I love that. I love it. So I've got some things on the way. On the way. And of course, don't forget about the other stuff we're working on. Junior and I are going to give you our thoughts on how to make ranged combat, specifically guns, in role-playing games. Gun combat in role-playing games, we're going to try to spice that up for you. Give you some pointers. Some suggestions, we'll say. But yeah, I'm way too polite. It's true. I am too polite, too humble, too handsome, too much forehead. It's true. 4D mixtape. Thank you. Yes, thank you for reminding me. I've got to make a video on this, folks. But you that are here right now, if you haven't done so, I'll put a link in the description. When I change out the link to the video, the original video, I'll also add it in the description. I'm going to add a product link, a great product, 4D mixtape, some interesting stuff in that. Really good. Really good. And the 4D mixtape is a copper bestseller as far as I know. It should be silver. It should be platinum. It's so fun. It's a great collection. You pay what you want. Pardon me. All right, I'm still alive. It's got a little something for everybody. You got twisted floorboards in there. I really like Trench Punk. And I really like the Mecha Kaiju game. It's a mixtape. What is it? Space Roadie, you probably want to weigh in on this. Essentially what it is, it's a bunch of games all packaged in, all sorts of different takes on things. So you have one, Adept Austin, he put his submission, I think, was a basketball game. It's a 168 page. You get a lot. There's a lot in it with some interesting art too. And it's not made by some soulless robot. These are creative people that have made this, put it together. It's really, really cool. It's really cool. So you should check it out. Check it out. 4D mixtape. It's I'll put the link in the description below. I'll change that up. Yeah. Any games about chefs and beans? No, but there is Door the RPG in it. So for longtime fans, is it brand safe? Yes, absolutely. For longtime fans, there's I think it was Bacon and Mike that put it together, but one of the games in the mixtape is called Door the RPG. Made by aggressive role players. Exactly. We should do one that has cooking. We'll do more mixtapes, I think. I didn't put any submissions in there. I'm very impressed with what it was. It was really good. It's really cool. You should check it out. I highly recommend it. I'm going to go to bed, folks. You should too. Thank you very much for watching me tonight. And Matt, Matt's not going to watch this, and that's fine. For those of you that really do enjoy Daggerheart, I hope you do still enjoy Daggerheart. But I mean, I think it's reasonable to be a little skeptical about some of these highly produced actual plays, because come on, guys, like, just all right. I'm coughing up a lung. It's time for me to go to bed. I will catch you all on the next one. Have a good night. Oh, if I can. Oh, hold on.